What's good, everyone, and welcome to the live stream. We're getting close to kicking off the Bengals and Chiefs. Right now, the Raiders are trying to pull off a huge upset against the Ravens to drop them to 0-2. There's literally 7 seconds left. Lamar's trying to get Tucker in field goal range. He's under center right now, going deep. Likely almost made a hell of a catch to get them closer. We know nothing's guaranteed right now for Justin Tucker. I think they're still way out of field goal range. There's 1 second left. So they're going to try probably for one miracle play or bring Tucker out. But you guys know what we're here for. Chiefs, week 2, trying to go 2-0 against the newly hated rivals, Cincinnati Bengals. This should be a fun one. Lego, Teresa, Mr. 100B, it's great to see you guys in the chat. We've been missing for a while, but we're back at this. We're ready to go. H-Hole, it's good to see you as well. 1 second left. Let's see what they're not bringing Tucker out. It would be way too far. So Lamar's got to work some magic here. I need him to hurry up though. We got a few minutes, but last thing I want to see is this to go any chance into overtime and we miss the start of this game. I think the Raiders just took another timeout. They want to make sure they come out of Baltimore with a W, which honestly, even though the Raiders lost last week, and I hate to give the Raiders any credit, their defense has looked very, very solid to start the season off. I wonder what the Ravens have up their sleeve. They're literally going to need a miracle. But I think they're dropping to 0-2, and that would be something they probably never thought would happen to start their year. They may have thought they'd lose to Kansas City, but to lose the Raiders the following week, you know that's got to be tough on Baltimore. All right, here comes the final play. They're still like a solid 60 yards from the end zone, so Lamar's going to have to chuck this thing. He scrambles. He's running for it. He's got open field. Okay, here we go. Here goes the laterals. Justice Hill. Okay, that was a forward pass. This is game over. Raiders, they'll go 1-1. Baltimore drops to 0-2. Let's get us to KC. Yeah, okay. Just making sure that flag was against the Ravens. It was a legal forward pass there. Well, let's get to our Kansas City Chiefs. And we had some actually really huge news this week that I didn't get a touch on and make a video, which I apologize for. I was out of town, just got back in late this week. So we'll discuss it with a little few minutes. But as everyone probably heard yesterday, is Hollywood Brown was put on injured reserve. And initially, that take is he's out for 4 weeks. But we got a new report last night that he may miss the whole regular season, which is huge. That means guys like Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy are going to be heavily dependent on. Also Travis Kelce, which we expect nonetheless. But my thing I'm going to be focusing on is in this game and moving forward, are the Kansas City Chiefs going to be solely dependent on those 2 wide receivers, or do they feel they got to dip into the trade market and make a low-tier trade, kind of similar to what they did in previous years past with like a Kadarius Toney, for example, where they traded a 3rd or 4th round pick just to get him on the team and get an explosive weapon. I can see them doing that. My initial take right now is I believe they will elevate someone off the practice squad. They still got guys like Justin Ross, Nico Remijo. I believe, if anything, I'd like to see him elevate Nico. He's a special teams guy that Dave Tobe loves, and try to see what he can do on offense moving forward. I don't believe you need that lethal weapon right now. I think you need to see what you have with Worthy. Keep feeding Rashee Rice. You did sign Juju. I'm not expecting much from him, but get him more involved as well. You got a deep wide receiving core. Let's just see what it is before we just go willy-nilly trade for a guy. And that's what I believe Brett Veach will do. If they struggle now, that's a different story. We may see him dip right before the trade deadline and see what happens there. But I'm curious what you guys are feeling and how this all shakes up and with that Hollywood Brown news on what the Chiefs should do moving forward. I hope to see him in the playoffs, but this was a big setback that I don't think any of us anticipated. I thought he may be out earlier and then we get him back maybe by week time, but it's very unfortunate what happened, which the the KC athletic staff mentioned was the reason they didn't put him initially on IR was because everything looked good right away. They thought, okay, he doesn't need surgery. He will be good to go. Just give him the rest he needs. And worst case scenario happened. I guess something happened with the shoulder, the bone, and that's why they opted to get surgery. And they were too afraid if they put him on the field without surgery, it could get worse. So unfortunate, but hopefully we can get him in the playoff stretch. Yeah, Teresa, that final play, Lamar probably could have pushed it a little more if he wanted to, but hey, you know how it goes. They literally start chucking it, they start lateraling it, and they hope for any best play to get in the end zone. It's literally the miracle play. Hey, Ruben, it's good to see you in the chat. Hey, I would love that final score of 31-17. The game already started. Okay. Does Cincinnati start with the ball? They just got me back from commercial break. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's stop all the news spill and let's go to the game. And they're covering the injury news right now. Big for the Bengals as well. They are missing T. Higgins in this game. So huge for the Kansas City Chiefs secondary. Not good for the Cincinnati Bengals offense. They are starting on offense. It's 1st and 10 on the 30. I think that's Sample in motion. It'll be a fake handoff. Korloftis in the backfield. Past it. Is that Hudson? Oh, he fumbled. Oh, if he made a miraculous play and caught that, that would be nuts. Okay, yeah, he didn't catch. Man, if Watson would have kept his feet in bounds and recovered that fumble, that would have been nuts. Yeah, that hit the sideline. That would have been a great start for the defense, but it was fumble out of bounds. That may be a first. It's actually 2nd and 2 for the Bengals. That would have been a crazy start. 15's in motion. I don't know Bengals players like that, so you're going to be hearing a lot of numbers. Chris Jones, Burrow rolls out. Oh, Drew Tranquil wasn't in position on that. Sample for the first down. That was like a pickup of 8. One big concern by the Bengals, too, was that quote-unquote sideline thing everyone saw where Burrow's wrist looked injured. This is going to be a completely different Cincinnati Bengals team than we saw last week. Best believe that. They're going to come energized. This is their rival. They don't like losing to the Chiefs and vice versa. This is going to be a crazy game, I feel, unfortunately. Bengals are on midfield. It'll be a handoff to 31. Great. Oh, he still got back to the line. It was great initial attack at the backfield, but he got back to the line. That's going to be the matchup I'm going to be zoned in heavily. It's going to be Chase and McDuffie. We're used to either Chase or Snead. This is going to be the new matchup of the day, and I want to see how McDuffie mans up on Chase. I would love to see McDuffie get his first interception of his career. All right, here comes, I believe, 2nd and 9. It says 1st and 9, but that's not right. Quick pass to Chase in the slot. Bolton with the tackle. That'll bring up probably 3rd and 4. It'd be great if the Chiefs can get off the field. Don't get them any closer. Cincinnati will go for it if it becomes like 4th and 1 or 4th and 2. Jones getting that backfield. It'd be nice to see Spags dial up a blitz. I know he doesn't do it early and often, but if he can do it now, disrupt Burrow, that'd be great. Jones is on the edge. Burrow, oh, great deflection by Bolton. That brings up 4th and 4. This should be a punt. Huge play by Bolton. They're keeping the offense out. Okay, Cincinnati. That was a great spy play by Bolton. Oh, come on. Stop him on 4th and 4, boys. Come on, guys. Chase is in motion. McDuffie follows. Come on. Fuck. It could be a touchdown. That was Gesicki. Burrow read that perfectly. Someone fell in the zone coverage. I don't know who it was, but that fucking sucks. I don't know who fell in the middle of the field. It was Justin Reed. Damn. That's unfortunate. And Shamar Connors almost had the deflection. That would have been huge. This is 1st and goal for the Bengals. A pickup of 2 for Moss. This will bring that 2nd and goal. Hey, Ruben, unless I missed it, I thought that was Justin Reed who fell. It could have been Bolton. All right, coming up in 2nd and goal. Watch out for Chase in the fade. I could see him doing a post out. He looks at the top of the left. What a play, McDuffie. That was filthy. That was a beautiful play by McDuffie. 3rd and goal. That was beautiful by McDuffie. That was sticky coverage. If you can hold them to a field goal, this may be another area, though, where Cincinnati fills 4 downs again. Keep zoned in on Chase. You know they're going to time out Cincinnati. Yep. That may work good for KC. I don't doubt the coverage, but Nazeeh Johnson was on Jamar Chase, which can be a good matchup, but I'm always comfortable when it's just McDuffie and Chase. Yeah, Ruben. He literally keeps every year McDuffie takes it to the next level. And now that he's cornerback 1, last week he made some great plays. He's already starting off today. I'd love to see him get an interception. He really needs that in his resume. All right, here we go. We're getting back on the field. This is 3rd and goal from the 4, I believe. Come on, defense. Clamp up. Lock down. Chase is in motion. No one ran across the middle, so McDuffie is not covering Chase. This could be... He got it away, but, man, pressure was draped all over Joe Burrow. Hopefully this is a field goal. This would be huge if Cincinnati doesn't go for it and the Chiefs held them on a 1st and goal to a field goal inside the 10. That'd be great. Who disrupted? Oh, that was Wharton who initially disrupted, and Karlaftis was all on Burrow's back. Watson still had good coverage on Chase. I like that. All right, field goal. That's what I like to see. Beautiful. It was a bend but don't break defense, and that's what we typically come accustomed to KC. I love it. I can't be mad at it. 3-0. I will take it all day, every day. Charlie, it's good to see you in the chat. Karlaftis is that dude. I love it. We need those 2 legit pass rushers. And I believe this year, Karlaftis, he's going to go nuts. Try to get a little scoreboard up here for you guys. Let's see. There we go. We can live with that. I'm hoping the Chiefs offense comes out fast. The Bengals, they keep running their mouth. I don't know if they ever don't learn their lesson or not, but their cornerback, I don't even know his name like that. Cam Britt Taylor, something like that. He plays all nonchalant, saying the Chiefs are no one. Xavier's speed is just straight line speed. I want Mahomes to test them. And you know the Chiefs, they hear it all week, all the time. And this is what drives them, gives them extra motivation. I want to see this offense go nuts. And I want to see kind of an adjustment from last week where they started off quick, but it's something we've seen in the past as well. Maintain it. Keep scoring. Don't stall out. We see where they start off fast and then they stall out in the second and third quarter and then find life again in the fourth quarter. Let's see that momentum keep going through all four quarters. And if you do that, Cincinnati's going to have a hard and tough day ahead of them, and definitely if the defense is playing like this. Cincinnati has a really, really good secondary. I would also key in and zone in on Isaiah Pacheco because the reason the Patriots beat Cincinnati in a surprise victory last week was because they ran Ramondre Stevenson heavy. He had 100-plus yards. If they stop Mahomes, which we all know is very unlikely, you can stop him, but you're not going to stop him all four quarters, lean on Pacheco. Let Pacheco get 100 yards rushing. He is a legit weapon on this team. Dylan, it's good to see you. Yeah, it's been a long time. Football season is back. Of course, I got sick a little bit, but nothing's stopping it now. We're full steam ahead. Chiefs football, let's see what they do against the Bengals. Hoping to go 2-0. Okay, we're back from commercial break, getting ready for kickoff. I wonder who's going to be the main focus receiving today. We didn't see much of Travis last week because it was the Rashee Rice show where he had over 100 yards. And then Xavier Worthy went nuts with his couple of plays for touchdowns. I wonder if they try to get Travis involved more here today. Your returners are still Carson Steele and McCole Hardman. Kickoff is underway. I believe this is not returnable. Yep, McCole Hardman will need this. The Chiefs will start on the 30. I appreciate that, Dylan. Hey, I love chatting with you guys. I know a lot of you still watch the game and jump in and just chat good Kansas City football. That's what it's all about. It's here to have good time and just enjoy the game. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 30. Kelsey's in motion. Handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco busted out right. He picks up like 1, maybe 2 at most. Maybe this could be a Samaje Perine game too. Former Bengal. Maybe Coach Reed unleashes him. That'd be cool. They're starting off with Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Juju as their top 3. And then, of course, Travis is on the field. This is 2nd and 9 with Noah Gray in motion. Handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco finds a hole. Pacheco gets the first. He's still fighting. That's like a pickup of 11. Hey, if the run is working, you depend on it. This could be a Pacheco game. What a beautiful hole in the middle. First and 10 for the Chiefs on the 43. Safety playing deep. Pacheco's in motion. Quick pass to Pacheco. Good one-handed catch. He picks up 4. Teresa, you already know. When you get games like this where you face a really good secondary, it's a Pacheco type of game. And I hope Reed sticks with that because you could depend on the run early. That makes the defense more lax and more upfront with the run where Mahomes could just pick them apart at that point. You can't guard everybody. 2nd and 5. Rashee Rice is in motion. Quick pass to Rice. It's a screen. Rice finds the middle. Beautiful read. He picks up the first. Probably a pickup of, I want to say 10 again. Man, Ruben, Rice, I think may be Mahomes' favorite target. I know it may be a hot take with what Travis has done, but I don't know. That connection has been lethal. Towards the end of last year in week 1, I love what Rashee Rice has been doing. First and 10 on the opponent's 45. Play action. He wants deep. He's going to scramble. He's going to run. He's going to come on, Mahomes. He picked up 9. I don't know if it's a first. I love how Mahomes plays the sideline. You always could tell he wants to get that late hit to get another 15. Bengals played innocent there. They made sure not to get that late hit, but I'll take 9 on first down. Second and 1, Carson Steele is the running back. Give it to him. Let him pick up the yard. And they do. What a jump by Carson Steele. Carson Steele's a dog. He easily got the yard. He picked up probably 8. This is a great 1-2 punch. I love Pacheco and Steele. Can't wait to see once the season starts progressing. We're going to see a lot more Carson Steele too. Hand off to Pacheco now. Pacheco, man, that's a pickup of 6. Ruben, yeah, baby Thor. He literally looks like Thor, just the Kansas City Chiefs helmet on. That's literally what it is. And Charlie, you already know, Cincinnati Bengals rush defense was terrible last week, and you can see Kansas City saw that on tape throughout practice a week, and they're run heavy right now, and I'm loving it. Second and 4, Worthy in motion, handoff to Steele. Oh no, that's Pacheco. Never mind. That's a first. Kansas City's running down the Bengals' throats. I love this. Man, if you can get a first drive touchdown, you're going to make Cincinnati feel some type of way. All right, first and 10 for the Chiefs. Not first and goal. They're a couple yards away, about 12 yards away from the end zone. Quick pass to Watson. Great screen. He picks up about another 6 or 7. Chiefs are just playing short passing game and running, and it's just dissecting the Bengals defense. Ruben, I know he's literally like a country grown man. The fact he has his own alligator is absurd. It's crazy. And Dylan, yeah, they're moving the ball. I love it. Let's get this in the end zone. Second and 4. Kelsey's in motion. Rice is in the slot. And it's incomplete. Mahomes tried to get it to Kelsey, but that was more thrown towards the ground. Don't stall out now. They do have red zone troubles. I don't want to see that right here. Okay, third and 4. Come on, boys. I would have, honestly, on second down, I would have taken a run. It may not have got the first, but it would have got him closer. All right, here it goes. Noah Gray's in motion. Handoff Pacheco. Pacheco. That's a first. Give Pacheco the touchdown. Just keep running him. This is his game. You don't need no measurement. He got the first. How? How was he short? I see the pylon right there. He's clearly past it. Well, they're going for it. I would challenge it. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, now you got my anxiety up. Mahomes tripped. Carson still got it though. That's why you have a guy like Carson still on your team. He's gonna pick up a yard every damn time. Yeah, Mahomes got stepped on too, but hey, ugly plays still turned out to be beautiful. I love this running back duo with Pacheco and Steele. I really do. Get there, Pacheco. He didn't get there. He probably picked up it. Actually, he got back to the line. Ruben, we definitely do need a TD. I would keep running. Just because they stopped him here, they're doing these cute formations too. So don't get too crazy cute. Just keep running the ball. Sky Moore's in motion. Okay. This is interesting. Hand off Pacheco, though. Pacheco gets stopped in the backfield yet again. We ran all over the Bengals defense, but they're playing tough inside the red zone. And also the Chiefs, they struggle inside the red zone. This is huge. You got to get it in. I would assume Steele's coming back in the game. I don't know if he's going to get the ball. I'd play 2 running back set, and this should be an option play. I wouldn't be surprised if Mahomes wants to run this in. And if he finds a hole, he'll break it outside or just scramble inside. Moore's in motion. Run it, Mahomes. Pacheco. Damn. Great defense by the Bengals. The Chiefs are on the 1. What do? You might go for this. Oh, they brought Bucker out. Take points when you need them for sure, but damn. That sucks. Red zone offense continues to struggle. The offense looks amazing throughout the whole drive, but when they get inside the 20 or in the 10, they stumble. That's been a huge issue. And Bucker, of course, he's money. He's always going to be money. So that brings it 3-3. Oh, that's unfortunate, though. A long drive and you get 3 points. To me, that's a win for the Bengals. It definitely is better than no points, Ruben. I do agree. It's just I get so frustrated watching. You would think that with how good the offense is, that they would find a way to solve these red zone woes they've had for a couple years. They do great when it's literally anything outside of the 20. But this is the long game. So I know Coach Reed believes in Steve Spagnuolo's defense, and he knows he'll get some stops, and he knows the Chiefs will score touchdowns today. That's going to be a given. So in this kind of point in the game, you definitely do need to take points. Yeah, Teresa, it's something we've grown accustomed to. We literally see they will move the ball always directly downfield, but then once they get inside that 20, I don't know what happens. I really don't. Hopefully the defense comes out fast again. They only allowed 1 big play on fourth down. If they don't allow that play, that drive's over. So it's kind of the same like the Ravens last week. Likely had that huge touchdown play where Bolton was in coverage. If they don't allow 1 big play, the defense will be fine. Yeah, it is frustrating. We always hope they can correct those wrongs, but we've been waiting for that for a while. And definitely, like, that was the perfect drive. Like, they were running down their throat, and then the Cincinnati, I got to give them credit where it's due. They stiffened up on defense to where they stopped Pacheco inside the 10, which kudos to them. I definitely agree as well. Yeah, it does. it either gets too predictable. It's like there's no middle. So it's either way too predictable or way too cute. And he tries to get too fancy and does something outrageous. And there it was just too predictable. You ran down their throats all the way through, but Cincinnati's like, we're going to stiffen up here. And they continue to try it. And here comes the kickoff. What a tackle by Shamari Connors. I don't believe he even got, if he got to the 25, maybe 24. Teron, I definitely agree. Definitely when you already kind of sprinkled a little bit of Carson Steele on there, you start with Pacheco on 1st and goal, then you put Steele in there and let him bulldoze. And maybe that's something they'll find later in the season. I just hope it's sooner rather than later, of course. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals on the 24. And there's a false start. You got to love it. I will take that all day, every day. And the Bengals line isn't that great still. They allowed 3 sacks last week against, honestly, not the greatest New England Patriots defensive line. So I'm expecting Karlaftis and Chris Jones to get havoc and wreck pressure. Here's 1st and 15 for the Bengals. Let's back them up more. What a play. Jalen Watson. I was impressed with Jalen Watson last week. Of course, it was a hit and miss, but I think he had more hits last week. And he was concerning me in the preseason. He just came off injury and he looked very rusty. But week 1, he knocked all that off. And what a great deflection there. It was thrown a little behind him, but good to still see him make a play. Here comes 2nd and 15. Make this 3rd and long. Make it 3rd and long. Tranquil showing sign of blitz, but he's coming out of it. It's a run. Tackle him. This should be 3rd and 11. I can live with it. Maybe 3rd and 10, but I can live with that. I agree completely. I honestly, Teron, I like CJ inside all the time. He's definitely evolved more and he's become better on the outside, but he's most lethal as a defensive tackle. And then that also helps the boys like Karlaftis and Dana as well. All right, 3rd and long, 3rd and 9. I think that's a generous spot, but okay. Don't give up 9. Come on, 3 and out. Watch the middle of the field. What a play. Speaking of Mike Dana, it's a pickup of a yard, but he caused the pressure initially. That was right on cue. That was, man, Mike Dana's so underrated. And the fact that he came back to KC when I really thought he wasn't going to, and he signed a long-term deal. I thought he was going to find another home in free agency, and he even had other offers. But that's how much he loves that championship mentality and being a winner. And he's a huge asset for this team as well. Oh, Teron, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Hey, year 2 is already off to a great start. Did I miss something? Okay, I was about to say I'm over here trying to say thank you to Teron, and I thought Hardman messed up something. I just see him get drilled. But man, I'm excited for year 2. Start this thing off 2-0 against 2 great opponents in the AFC, and they both can drop to 0-2 because the Raiders pulled off a miracle. Who would have thought that today? The Raiders would upset the Ravens, and then we can drop the Bengals to 0-2. That's huge playoff seedings early. Yeah. Last week, and that's unfortunate too. Like, I wasn't feeling myself, and even I'm not gonna lie, I was watching the game, and I wasn't even like. I still try to get emotional watching the Chiefs, but like that's how sick I was. I was literally just on the couch, just like I couldn't move, I couldn't show no emotions. I was so close. I wanted to go to on live for you guys, and I was like, I don't even feel like myself. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Let me just watch them in bed, and then we'll push forward. We'll be healthy, in which we are. So It sucked not to get it week 1, but hey, what, we got another 16, 17 weeks and playoffs. Hey, we're here. We're here for the long haul. Now, if the Chiefs can come out and put a touchdown on their ass right away, okay, make it 10-3. The defense showed up 3 and out. That was beautiful. I believe on this drive, we're going to see, I think we're going to see a little bit dose of Worthy here. I don't know if they'll connect, but I can see Mahomes taking a shot. Yes. Now, Leo was putting on a show last week as well. And I saw that Leo is going to be something special. And I can't wait. He may already be there, but when we get like end of October or November, this may be hot takes, but he could be the Kansas City Chiefs' best linebacker. He is fun to watch, and you can literally do everything with him. "28 seconds left in the first quarter. I would assume they'll run to end the quarter out, but you never know with Mahomes. They're on the 29-yard line. Kelsey and Noah Gray come in the backfield with Pacheco. Play action. He wants deep, and he threw a fucking pick. He didn't see the linebacker at all. This is unfortunate. He did this last week too. Mahomes. He did this last week. He did that like exact same thing last week. He just didn't see the linebacker. He just thought Kelsey was wide open. Yeah, he did not see the linebacker at all. That sucks. Well, Mahomes has started off a little rocky this year. 2 picks in the first 2 weeks, not something you really want to see. And both picks are kind of inexcusable. All right, Bengals already in field goal range. You got to hope the defense has the bend but don't break mentality once again. Play action for Burrow now. Jones creating pressure. It's a pickup of 9. Bolton with the tackle. Yeah, that's a tough one, guys. I didn't like his pick last week, and I don't like this one either. Like, honestly, those are 2 inexcusable picks, definitely for a quarterback of Mahomes' stature. He just didn't see the guy. And Teresa, honestly, that wasn't even a deep ball. It was like a 15-yard pass. He just didn't see the linebacker. That's all that was. He did not honestly, he didn't see the linebacker, and his eyes never left Kelsey. He was zoned in on Kelsey the whole entire play. Any linebacker, any DB is going to make that play. And Mahomes knows better. Teron, I just saw what you literally just typed what I said. Yeah, he wanted to force a pass to Travis. He did not pay attention to that linebacker, and it bit him in the ass. Yeah, Ruben, I'm not surprised at all that combo is happening right now. Not concerned with Pat whatsoever, but it's those are things that in these kind of matchups, you can't make those inexcusable passes. Whether you're a Daniel Jones tier or a Patrick Mahomes tier, you can't throw those kind of passes. And I didn't see it as in depth as what Teron mentioned, but I believe him. Pacheco was probably open. I didn't even pay attention. As Mahomes was doing, I saw Kelsey wide open in the middle of the field, but I also saw the linebacker there too. But I got the privilege of watching it on TV. Yeah, Dylan, it's unfortunate. You got to hope now the defense is in that bend but don't break mode, and they clean up the work in the mess that Mahomes did and hold them to 3. That better not be the play of the week. And I think, Teron, getting back to your earlier comment on here as well, I know everyone wants to defeat Travis, and as you mentioned, I know Mahomes does as well, but I didn't look that in if Rice or Worthy or if anyone's open, get them the ball. That's what it's been. You get the open guy the ball. Just because someone's a big name out there, who cares? Right? Like Rice ate last week. He can probably eat again this week in the middle of the field. Just keep playing your game and see how it goes. We're back from commercial break, 2nd and 1. Burrow scrambles. I believe that's the first down. And Teresa, that's definitely true as well. Yeah, like honestly, when they're their worst is when Mahomes is forcing things. And when they're their best, not just Kelsey, but everyone, everything happens organically. That's when you get these weird left-handed passes, these no-look plays, Mahomes chucking it deep. It's organic. It's not, hey, let's force plays. It's literally the worst of the worst and the best of the best. It's 1st and 10 for the Bengals. They're on the 21. Handoff to Brown, I believe. Great. That was a good run by Brown. Pickup of 8. It just sucks to give Cincinnati an extra possession. And not just in this game, Kansas City, they did it against the Ravens as well. They beat themselves and they keep teams in games. And that's the unfortunate part when you can literally put your foot on their throat and just end them. And they struggle doing that. Justin Reed's getting his wrist wrapped on the sideline. Hopefully that's nothing to might actually be his fingers. He might have dislocated. Here comes 2nd and 3. Handoff again. That's a first. That was Zach Moss this time. Hey, that's a huge compliment, William. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm here just talking Chiefs football, showing my raw live emotions. It may be brutal. Definitely when we have interceptions like what Mahomes is doing. But if the defense can bend and not break, it's all good. I prefer 6-3 over 10-3. We got a 1st and goal. Last time the Chiefs were put in this situation, their defense held strong. That's a pickup of about 6. This will bring a 2nd and goal at the 4. But Dylan, I appreciate that was a really cool shirt. It's definitely a good game day shirt as well. All right, defense. Lock in. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a run to Brown. Nope. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Throw it away. 3rd and goal. Hold strong. Hold strong here. Great coverage by Watson. Watson's been impressive these first 2 weeks. I thought I'd be more impressed with Joshua Williams. Not saying Joshua Williams probably isn't doing his thing, but Watson's been making more highlight plays for me out there on the field. And then, of course, McDuffie is McDuffie. He's going to do his thing. 3rd and goal here. This is huge. Hold them to a field goal. McDuffie is on the inside. This could be a quick slant to Chase. Did he get in? This is interesting. They called it a touchdown. He really had his feet in? That's nuts. Let me see this. This is an absurd catch. Well, this is on you, Mahomes. Let's see. That's a catch. That's kudos. That foot, yeah, hell of a catch. Hell of a catch. And you can't blame Nazeeh Johnson. Nazeeh Johnson played that perfectly. He also used the sideline as the defender as well. You got to give credit where it's due. That's a phenomenal catch. And unfortunately, that's on Mahomes. Mahomes can't put the defense in that kind of predicament to where it's short field and expect them to hold a field goal every time. It's 10-3. I'm not concerned still with the Chiefs. I don't see Mahomes making mistakes like that often. And again, Cincinnati only scored a touchdown on the short field. If you give the defense a chance to play with the long field, I'm taking our defense all day, every day. Any defense is going to struggle in that situation. And honestly, they didn't even struggle in that situation. It was just unfortunate that they were put in that predicament. Yeah, Ruben, that was a ridiculous grab. The fact he got both feet in is nuts. You're right, Toronto. I would love to see more play action here. And honestly, that helps stretch the field out more too. And of course, the way you call it, you'll have guys going deep, and then if they're not open, have your underneath man. Mahomes knows this. He'll be fine. He just needs to execute correctly. Mr. 100p. We know that with every team. Every team we go against, it's our Super Bowl. We play the Panthers this year. Watch, that'll be their Super Bowl, and we'll see them play their ass off against us. They might score 6 points. Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. Like yeah. Mahomes and the offense, they can't keep putting the defense in those situations because they did good, but it's damn near impossible to hold any points off the board when, damn, they start from their 30. It's difficult. You're right, Toronto. I don't want to dogfight with this team either. If we do, I need to outright beat them. Mr. 100B, I would love to see a McDuffie interception. One thing we need to see, though, is Burrow actually throw his way. Burrow threw his way once in the red zone, and it was a great deflection. We see that a lot lately. Teams aren't throwing towards McDuffie, which is smart, but man, I want him to because I want to see him get an interception really bad. Yeah, Toronto, I do agree. And I think we all agree because I think we're not even the team is the team. It's the Bengals. It's their fan base. They're nuts. They literally think they have something over us because they beat us a few times in the regular season and the time in the postseason where it took them to the Super Bowl, which they forgot they lost. This team will run their mouth over a week 2 victory, and I don't want to hear it. Who is that back there? Oh, that's Sky Moore now. Interesting. With Sky Moore back there instead of Carson Steele, does that mean we're going to see more Carson Steele on the offense? I could go for that. Let's see Mahomes brush this interception off. Pacheco's in the backfield. Now Kelce comes in the backfield. Quick pass to Worthy. He picks up about 5 or 6. I can live with that kind of play on first down all day, every day. Ruben Scott has been actually out there now on special teams. He was on the first drive on offense as well. I don't know how that's going to look in the future, but hey, I'll give him a shot. Just don't mess up. That's all I ask. Don't mess up. Second and 4 for the Chiefs. Worthy still out there. He's actually in motion right now. Handoff Pacheco. Pacheco finds the hole. Pacheco's powering through. That's a pickup of 10. Pacheco's playing great today. I would love to see just any packages expand more with Worthy as well. And I think it's still very early in the season. We know Reed gingerly evolves these wide receivers in the offense, but we've seen it last year with Rice. We're going to see it this year with Worthy, and I would love to see that as well, Teron. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. These backfield sets are so interesting. It's a pitch to Worthy. He ran into his own guy. He still picked up like 5 or 6. He's got that speed, man. It's just, every time he touches the ball, it seems like it's going to the house, even on a 5-yard pickup. He ran straight into Noah Gray's back. Hard as hell, too. Wiley's in the game. Okay. It's actually a trips tight end set. Pass to Pacheco. He didn't get nowhere. It's weird. I wish he would attack that better. He read that Noah Gray block kind of weird. I would have preferred him to go inside, but there was a defender well played in that area. This brings up 3rd and 5. This could be a crucial play for the Chiefs right here. That's P. Ryan's in the backfield now for the first time today. Good receiving option on a 3rd down. Noah Gray's in motion. Get out of there, Mahomes. Get there, Mahomes. He got the first. Mahomes is always guaranteed to get the first on a 3rd down run. They better spot this ball correctly. That's the first. Charlie, I'd love to see Rice get more involved too, unless you're spoiling something for me. I don't know if I'm behind or out. But Mahomes is just so brilliant. He's so aware of the football field on these 3rd down runs. Noah Gray's back in motion. Going deep. Worthy. Oh. Charlie, did you see that before me? That was, holy shit, that was a beautiful throw. Wow, that was a beautiful pass. That was one of my favorite Mahomes throws. Like, I gotta watch this again. That was beautiful touch. And guess who it was on? It was on the dude who was running his mouth all damn week. What a throw. What a throw. Rashee Rice, he is coming into his own. But when you have Mahomes throwing a pass like that, that was literally like a long handoff. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And you know what's funny? When we talked about the Chiefs going deep, we've only mentioned Hollywood Brown, we've mentioned Worthy, and even a taste of Hardman, we would say, like vaguely. We never mentioned deep passes to Rice because we don't think he's got that speed or their speed. The dude's still fast. I mean, we see him run past defenders all the time. I love this because now, let me knock on wood, the Bengals are going to have to deal with probably a long field after a kickoff. The defense gets to do what they can do now. Stop them again and get them boys on offense the ball back. Yeah, I see you guys going crazy about Rice. That was a beautiful play. That was the throw, the catch. I loved it all. Oh, sorry, Teresa. I don't mean to be too ahead. Usually I'm the one behind, so this is a rare for me. And Teron, you hit it perfectly. we're not in complete sync yet. It's still early in the season, but the fact if we could rack up some of these wins or all of these wins, that would be great. Before we get into a good offensive gel, we're going to be lethal. We're going to be hard to beat. Even without Hollywood Brown, we got weapons across the board. And Ruben, I think you nailed it right on the head. Rice may not have the fastest 40 time, but his football speed, no one can catch him. Like, that's why they call him the Yak King, the Yak Killer. He runs away from everybody. So who cares about a 40 if he runs a 4.5 or almost a 4.6? It doesn't show on the football field at all. Is it too crazy to say that Rice can be like a top 5 wide receiver in this league? Because I don't know, I'm feeling it. Like, I felt it towards the end of last year as well. And just to watch, of course, he had the off-field situations, but man, you could tell he still worked on his craft all off season, and he is looking like a legit wide receiver in this league. Teron, I think you labeled that perfectly because Jerry Rice, what didn't he run like a 4.7, like 40? But when he's on the football field, good luck stopping him. Yeah, keep running your mouth. You should have known better. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Come on, defense on the 30. Let's get Burrow on the ground here. Let's get some sacks. Wide open. Good tackle by Watson, though. Yeah, Teron, I don't think it's like even top 10. I don't think that's crazy at all. Like, he's got all the tools. Once he perfects his craft, which I feel like he's getting really close to, nothing's stopping him from being that, especially with Mahomes as his quarterback. 16's in motion. It's 2nd and 2. Handoff. They got the first. That was a Zach Moss run. Pick up a probably 4. She has been known to spoil a few plays, so don't worry about her. It's literally vice versa every week. Either the chat will be ahead of me or I will be ahead of the chat. It seems like we're never all in sync for the game. Tehran, that's one thing the defense plays so well. The only thing they ever miss is turnovers. I want fumbles, interceptions. Get me the ball back. Did Cincy call another timeout? Damn, that's their second. Okay. Honestly, Ruben, I think even without Hollywood, like even with if Hollywood was to play, I really believe Rashee Rice was always going to be this team's wide receiver number 1. And then you got guys like Worthy, and then if Hollywood was healthy, they were just going to break the top off. And now, of course, things are going to change a little bit, but I even think Rice, maybe not now, maybe so, he may be ahead of Travis Kelce as priority number 1, get this dude the football. And that's not discrediting Kelce. That's just looking at what kind of playmaker Rice is. All right, 1st and 10. There's 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Get to Burrow. Chase is in motion. Going deep. Wide open. I don't even know. The tight ends are eating. I don't know who All Junior is. So now they're past midfield again. So now we need a bend but don't break defense yet again. Hold them to a field goal or get a turnover like Teron mentioned. Give me something. First and 10 on the 40. Zach Moss is in motion. Justin Reed on the blitz. He missed. That was a good play by Chase. He got the first, pick up a 12. Chase always eats when he goes in his slant routes in the middle. And that was Jalen Watson in coverage. It was a great play design, actually. First and 10 for the Bengals. Come on, defense, make a play. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. It's a handoff. Good play. Oh, okay, cool. Warren initially had him, wrapped him up, probably picked up a yard. Teron, I can't disagree with you. The tight ends for back-to-back weeks have been eating. We haven't seen much action out of the wide receivers, even with Jamar Chase as well. That middle of the field or whoever's covering the tight ends needs to lock up. All right, here comes 2nd and 8. Going deep. That's a pass interference. McDuffie. God damn it. And it might have just been they might have just been typically tangled up, but man, something you don't want to see. That's actually pass interference on Chase. Chase brought him down. That's bullshit. That's on Chase. Well, that sucks. McDuffie was perfect coverage. We've known Chase to do. He's done that against Ward. He's done that against Snead. It's just the kind of player Chase is. Going deep to. That was intended for Gesicki. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. That sucks. That was actually beautiful coverage by McDuffie. Textbook coverage. Yeah, Toronto. Yeah, as you guys are saying, that was completely on Chase. That's just a missed call by the refs. Unfortunate. Hopefully the defense can play bend but don't break here. Chase is in the backfield. Damn. Great coverage by Watson. Brings up 3rd. Watson is he's probably cornerback too. Watson's been playing phenomenal these first 2 weeks. He may have been there early. Actually, he's not. He grabbed the arm right when the ball hit him in the face mask. That's a beautiful defensive play by Watson. All right, 3rd down. Come on. Have him settle for a field goal. Chris Jones, get back there. Just put Burrow on his ass. And he did. It was actually Leo Chanel. Oh, it's Karloftis. My bad. I got my white boys mixed up. I swear I thought it was Leo Chanel, though. What a beautiful pursuit by Karloftis. Oh, Chanel, he showed up late, but bend but don't break again. I could take field goals. Almost delay a game, but nope. He is good. That brings it 13-10. There's 4 minutes to half. You guys know I love this kind of situation. The Chiefs get ball at half. If they can eat a majority of this 4 minutes, score a touchdown, get ball at half, score another touchdown, this ain't even going to be a game. Now, do they usually go that way? No. But I could be hopeful. So let's see what happens. Gary, it's good to see you in the chat. It's another typical Bengals Chiefs game. What we expect any different? Like, really? Definitely a great stop by the defense. Bend but don't break. I will take them getting field goals. That's what gets Kansas City advantage. If they can come out and the offense look like they did the previous drive, okay, this is going to be a fun game. Teron, definitely true. You're right. But this is where Kansas City can flip it into their advantage. You could do the 2-for-1 special, or you could do the 2-for-2 special. Literally, take all the time before half, score a touchdown, get ball at half. You have the lead and keep putting points on the board. This is a crucial drive here and then after half as well. This will give Kansas City the lead and maybe even a bigger lead. I'm hoping double digits. Yeah, Teresa, that's been our issue. That's honestly the only thing that concerns me with offense is when they get inside that 15, it's like, uh-oh. I would like to see them start off again because now Cincinnati, they're gonna be playing a little back. They're gonna be trying to protect the pass. Let's get Pacheco and Steele involved in this game again. I would Teron, you're speaking my language. I would love that. Keep them at 13 for the rest of the game. I would love it. And which is not crazy. We've seen the Chiefs defense in the second half go in lockdown mode and basically clutch up and not let the opposing offensive score. So it's not out of the ordinary that it can't happen. Yeah, I just heard that right now, Ruben. And that could be big because he's their main defensive stuffer on that line. So know what that means. Like I said, get to run in the ball. And there goes Pacheco. Oh, there you go. Pacheco pickup of 9 on 1st and 10. Rinse, cycle, repeat. Keep doing that. All right, they said 8. 2nd and 2. Noah Gray's in motion. I'd like to get the ball in Noah Gray's hands too. Run to Pacheco again. Pacheco got the first. 2nd and 2, he picks up 3. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they run all the way down to the 2-minute warning if they can, and then Mahomes starts airing it out to make sure they score before half. Carson Steele's in the backfield. Love that too. Play action. Going deep. Oh, that looked like a pass interference. He was all over Rice's back early, but That was a great pass by Mahomes, but Taylor Britt looked like he was on Rice's back. Let's watch this. Whew. I don't know about that, folks. That looks like a PI to me. That looked like a PI to me. Bengals getting away with some penalties. This brings up 2nd and 10. Handoff to Steele. Steele fumbled. Fuck, man. This is how Casey loses games like this. This is the 2nd turnover now. Fuck. That's a good play by Pratt. Just punched the ball. Damn. Kansas City wasn't, and that's why I said, guys, it never goes the way I hope, where you have that 2-for-2 special to score and then score again at half. KC does shit like this, and this is unfortunate. This is 2 turnovers in the game now. This is why we say Kansas City beats Kansas City. Yeah, I'm not. Andy will probably get him involved again, but that's Mahomes' pick shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have happened. Bengals are starting in short field position again. That's frustrating. The Chiefs are literally handing the Bengals the game. They gotta get their shit together. That's unfortunate. I knew this would be a different Bengals team coming in the last week, of course, but man, you can't just give them the ball. You really can't. Kansas City's got to get a turnover here. We speak the bend but don't break, but man, if Chiefs are gonna keep handing the ball over, shit. And Ruben, that's my main concern as well. The defense keeps coming out on the field. Kind of like the Ravens game. They're going to get gassed eventually. Offense, you got to be friendly with your defense. Like, don't just keep throwing their ass on the field. All right, 3 minutes to go till half. Fuck, they're 10 yards away from a field goal range. Play action. What a tackle by Bolton. God buried him. Chris Jones blew it up in the back, but I think they let that free man out on purpose because he wanted that screenplay, but Bolton read it perfectly. Keep that going. Mr. 100B, that is actually correct. They always start off fast against Cincy and then crumble. So maybe this is the vice versa game. Jamar Chase is in motion. Come on, defense. Fuck. That's a first down. Yep, there's 2-minute warning. You don't want to go down double digits at half. You really don't. The only weird one I don't see there, Teron, I think the Saints are for real, honestly. Like, I think they may not be as good as what they done the first 2 weeks, but I don't think that victory was too surprising. But I understand where you're going though, because everyone predicted the Cowboys to win. But I don't know, Saints got a legit defense, and then Derek Carr, when he's on, he's a good game manager, and that's all they need from him, and that's what he's been doing. 2-0 would be huge, Ruben. Definitely against a team like you get a victory over the Bengals, because now, fuck, I don't want to hear for the rest of the season, oh, Burrow's 4-1 against Mahomes. He's Mahomes' kryptonite. He's the only one who has one. Burrow hasn't even done anything this game either. It's literally been Kansas City's mistakes. It'd be huge to hold them to a field goal here, though, because I mean, depends if you can get the ball back. Of course, that's priority number one. If you can get the ball back before half, that's huge. But if you can hold them to a field goal, get ball, at least it's still a one-score game. Don't want to go down double digits. You really don't. I'd love a turnover. I really would. They get turnovers. Give me the ball. Ruben, it would be terrible. It would be the last thing I want to see or hear. And it wouldn't just be this week. They talk for weekend. They could lose every game after this one, and they'll still talk about their week 2 victory over the Chiefs. Yeah, and even if the turnover doesn't lead to points, just you get a turnover. That way it's 13-10 at half. Like, defense set the tone, because that's the type of game it's going to be. Okay, we're coming back from commercial break. Come on, defense. Get the Burrow too. Sack this dude. As Teron said, 104 yards to tight ends. That needs to be adjusted. That's a big run by Brown, a rush of 8. That's actually a rush of 6. I don't know why the Chiefs called a timeout. They really want the ball before half? This is interesting. I would just be, because these timeouts also help Cincinnati to regather. I would just be happy to try to get the 13-10 at half, or even 16-10. But hey, I guess. I guess. All right, here comes 2nd and 4. I wouldn't be surprised if it's another run. Oh, it's not though. All out blitz going deep. Overthrew Burton. Here comes 3rd and 4. A stop here would be great. I do see that, Teron. Yeah. Which makes them more well balanced. They're not doing anything too crazy or too sexy. They're just executing. They're 1 for 5 on 3rd down right now. Make them go 1 for 6. That'd be great. Force this field goal. McDuffie's in the slot. Oh, fuck, man. Please be a pick play on Cincinnati. Thank goodness. Because they haven't been calling flags on the Bengals, so you just never know. Oh, that is a pick play. Yeah, that's an easy call. That's an easy call. Finally, they call a PI on the Bengals offense. So the Chiefs actually still got 2 timeouts. Oh, they didn't decline it. Chiefs, one area they struggled with is 3rd and long. I need you to stop them. God, you guys like to get me stressed out. Come on, defense. Okay. They get back to where they were at. Yeah, that ended up being a bad play call by the Chiefs. Because the Chiefs would have had 2 timeouts with a minute 30. Now they had to use 1 timeout. We'll see what happens. He can miss, right? He can miss. He's a good kicker. Justin Tucker missed last week. Come on, McPherson. Miss this. Do us one a solid. 48 yards. You can miss this. Come on. Do us a favor. It's dead center. It'd be something if he missed this. He made it. Hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I can live with 16. If they could get Bucker and range, that'd be great. If you can get a field goal and then you get ball at half, hey, that'd be cool. Or hey, take a shot to Worthy. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, see, Charlie's speaking that real language right there. I'm talking field goal. Let's get it. We've scored in 13 seconds before. We could score in a minute 30, a touchdown. Yeah, I do agree, Teron, definitely with that last play because, I mean, they had Gesicki 6 yards back, and then he broke a tackle, and then he was able to stay in balance to force the Chiefs to force their timeout. Hopefully that's just early season stuff. We see that with a lot of teams where tackling is the issue. Hopefully that gets corrected. Ruben, that would be nice too. No turnovers. Just score. But this could be a crucial point to where they didn't allow Cincinnati to get a touchdown to go up double digits. And if the Chiefs could capitalize and get some points here, that could be huge moving forward in this game. If they can get this 16-13 or somehow, some way get the lead going in a half, Cincy will feel so bad because Cincy probably feels like they've done everything right. They've got turnovers. They put points on the board. They've done their thing. If the Chiefs can score a touchdown here before half and get the lead, that could be a killer for Cincy. I would love a shot here to Worthy or Hardman or to anybody. Toronto, I believe so. Yeah, I believe they scored the touchdown off Mahomes' interception, and then 10 points off turnover. So yeah, that's the most unfortunate thing. If you give the defense actually a field, which is what we've been saying, they're not going to give up points. Now, if you give the Bengals short field, you basically put the defense in a hard situation. Is this returnable? Yeah, get your ass down more. You don't need to return it. I saw that. I don't know if it, maybe he's trying to get himself damped up. Who knows? I know a lot of people are. I'm not going out saying he's washed and all that. I'm not saying all that, and I know you didn't either. I just see all that on social media. Kelsey's in motion. Speaking of him, he picks up 5, gets his first catch of the game. If Chiefs want to score, they're going to have to play a little faster than this. They got 1 timeout, minute 18 in ticking. Good catch by Watson, and they're basically almost in field goal range right now. That was a beautiful catch by Watson. And out of bounds, too. So KC still has their 1 timeout. So they could still use the middle of the field. They're on the 49. Kelsey's in motion yet again. What a throw by Mahomes. Mahomes is basically stacked. Okay, they said Pacheco did get out of bounds. There's a pickup of yard. That was huge. That's how strong Mahomes' arm is. Because that's a long throw to Pacheco going down. Henderson was all over his back. Still got their 1 timeout with the minute 3. That was a pickup of, it's under review. They're going to see if he went out of bounds or not. God damn it. I would assume that's why they'd be reviewing it. At the end of the day, like, who cares? I mean, the clock would start running again, of course, but KC can regroup right here. Yeah, Ruben, that was a crazy throw. Most quarterbacks can't do that. Like, have someone draped on your back. That arm, Mahomes' arm is so strong that a little 2-yard pass like that went across field, that shouldn't be done. Okay, this doesn't need to be reviewed this long, guys. Oh, are they trying to see if he was down? Wait, what are they trying to see here? Are they really trying to see if he went out of bounds? Because this is taking too long for all that. Okay. So yeah, he was down inbounds, creates a live clock, but okay. Okay, so what they're gonna do, he was down in bounds, 10-second runoff, takes it to 56, and it will start right away once everyone gets set. That's my understanding from all of this. All right, Worthy's in motion, and that's a sack. That takes him out of field goal range. Fuck. Kingsley is struggling here. That's 2 back-to-back pressures. Henderson's a good pass rusher, though. But those are 2 bad reps back-to-back. Holding. That was a good run by Mahomes. I thought Kingsley was holding him, but I guess not. Oh, wait, was that halftime? What's going on? Did KC really? Okay. Okay, the clock went back to 24 seconds. I was like, what's going on here? It said 0 seconds. What is this? How long is this field goal for Bucker? Are they really trotting? There's still 24 seconds left. Holy shit. Oh my God. There's no way because Cincinnati can get into field goal range again. They got one timeout. They're really doing this. Holy shit. Oh my God. I don't, if he misses, since he can get in field goal range, I don't know about this. Whew. Bucker, I'm not doubting you, but this is huge. This is huge, Bucker. Oh, they're punting. Okay. They decided to punt. That's the smart decision. Because there's still 24 seconds left with one timeout for Cincinnati. You don't give them free points. That's basically a turnover. Bucker misses. It would be cool if he would have made it, but man, you can't do that being down. Get there. That takes it to half. Good play, Williams. Romo, he does. He jumps like he does. Yeah, Toronto, I wanted to see it too, but like I said, if he misses that, that's literally a third turnover. Cincinnati is there for another field goal. That makes it 19-10. I think it's the right call they made. If he makes it, of course, he goes down. You can't attempt that losing. If it was vice versa, if they were up 16-10 and they were in 60-yard, yeah, you go for that. But man, yeah, I don't know. I think they made the right call. And the Bengals might have to call a play here because they can't knee it because that was down on the one. Yeah, they could plow forward. This will be interesting. I don't know what they try to draw the Chiefs off sides. So half the distance to the goal line, whatever half the distance of the goal line already was. I would love a safety, and there is a possibility here. You got to do a sneak. Yeah, it's not a safety. It'll take it a half. 16-10 halftime, folks. Chiefs get ball at half at least. How y'all feeling? Interesting first half. The Chiefs bit their they put themselves in this situation, but they're still in the game. So here's Coach Reed. As expected, he said he's going to talk about these turnovers at halftime. We all knew it. Yeah, Charlie, I think everyone, if you have no turnovers here and the defense plays strong football, we should be 2-0. We're still in prime position. Start the second half, get a touchdown, you're up by a point. This is your game now. Ruben, I think that's typical for a Chiefs game. It wouldn't be a Chiefs game if your blood pressure wasn't high. I think that's for all. I think that's for all of us. Looking like. Oh damn! The Rams are getting some brutal injuries today. Well, in general, actually, Cooper Kupp got injured today. They've already had to put Puka Nakua on IR. Now Cooper Kupp is injured. Hopefully, that's nothing serious. Injuries early this season. I see you guys were talking about Tua. That's a whole interesting situation. I saw reports say he's not even contemplating retiring. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right decision. Yeah, Teron, you listed it all. Yeah, unfortunately this is a typical Bengals game. Hopefully, Coach Reed gets into them at halftime, and hopefully, I think you were it was either you or Mr. 100B who mentioned we usually start out fast, and then we kind of this is when it goes downhill. This game's been vice versa. We start off slow. Hopefully, we can go fast in the second half and just put our foot on their throat. This is still our game. If we come out with our first possession in the second half and score a touchdown, it's 17-16. This is a whole new ball game. Yeah, Toronto, I'm already playing the math game. You gotta love Mr. 100B. He's the positivity in here. I love it. Wait, what? Oh, that's crazy. I don't. You guys are probably seeing it. I don't usually focus on politics on this channel, as a lot of y'all are aware of. But another shooting happened at Trump's golf course, which is crazy. That's nuts. Damn, the Cardinals showed up this week against the Rams. Coming out of half, we definitely need to score for sure. Yeah, we definitely do. I was like, am I going to get a halftime show? They're just showing me the news. I don't want to watch the news. I'll try to give you all some updates on the games that happened this weekend. But they're just showing me weather reports. Maybe they haven't started the real halftime report. I was like, I want to see some highlights here. Oh, Teresa, thank you for the big super chat. I really appreciate it. This needs to be big karma. It really does. If they can score as many points as what the super chat is, I think we'll be fine. I don't think it's likely, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, we do get highlights, so we do get to talk about some games to kill the down period. All right, Steelers and Broncos. Okay, Steelers up 10-0 on the Broncos. Justin Fields doing his thing. Russell Wilson out another week. This was the one I touched on a little bit. Cardinals and Rams. 34-3 of the Cardinals. Crazy. And then, of course, they're going to our game, the Bengals and Chiefs. They need to correct some things to go crazy up here. Oh, whoa. This thing blowing up a little bit. Okay, okay. The chat going live a little bit. You guys been giving me a hard time keeping up with all this. I appreciate all you jumping in though. Okay, let me gather myself. You guys got me huge right off at halftime, but I appreciate all you jumping in. It really does mean a lot. We're over here. You guys see it's Chiefs Bengals time. It's a game. That's all I can say. It's a game. 16-10 right now. I love to see. It looks like I'm getting the grocery rate. That's crazy. This is one of the biggest chats I've seen in a couple years. So yeah, you guys are gonna get me speechless for a little bit. I appreciate you all jumping in. Now I got to try to get each and every one of you in. What we're gonna start with then is, since we are talking Chiefs Bengals, I know all of you aren't Chiefs Bengals fans. So let me know what game you guys are mostly zoned in right now, and let me know what you're a huge fandom of. Hey, let's talk all around good football. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I see there's a lot of subs. I'll try to knock off the ones that I see right now coming in. Okay, I see Packer fans in here. Appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, it makes sense. Most of you are going to be huge Packer fans, which you guys had a huge win today over the Colts. I surprised me a little bit. Malik Willis did his thing. He may have handed the ball off tons of times, but that's all he needed to do, right? Get Josh Jacobs the ball against a really good Colts team. That defense of the Packers, legit. Okay, Bears. We got Dolphins. Dolphins. That's a tough one. That's definitely a tough one to start off with. But hey, hopefully, prayers for Tua. Hopefully, everything looks good. If he's going to come out again, hey, let's hope hopefully he stays healthy. That's my main thing I'm focused on with him. Vikings. Vikings are huge. I saw Vikings get an impressive victory over the 49ers today. That one caught me a little off guard as well, because even with Christian McCaffrey out, we saw Mason. Mason even had a good game today, 100 yards. But Sam Darnold, is he the truth? Is he going to hold it down for a year? Hey, Bengals fans, I'm gonna keep it honest and real with you. I'm friendly. I welcome you guys. You friendly with me? I'll be friendly with you. I ain't got no hate for the Who Day Nation. Of course, I want to beat y'all today. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Jaguars, that was a tough game today. But hey, Trevor Lawrence tried to lead that comeback. Oh, hey, it happens every year though, Dolphins fan. It really does. We see a huge rotation in the league to where it's like 6 new teams every year in the playoffs. We think it's surprising, but is it really? Like, I'm curious who's going to be the dark horse this year. As I see, there's Bucks fans in here, there's Saints fans in here. I believe they're going to be legit this year. Like, definitely the Saints. I don't think what they did the first 2 weeks is a fluke. I don't know if the offense can score 40 points every week, but that defense is legit. And if Derek Carr can be a good manager, Saints may be a problem. When yeah. Hey, you guys pulled out for a Seahawks fan, you guys pulled out the W. The Patriots almost had me feeling some type of way. If they would have went 2-0 this year, that would have been shocking, because a lot of people thought they weren't even going to win one game. And the fact that they almost went 2-0, huge win for your Seahawks, though, nonetheless. Hey Ryan, I don't know what your definition of a dark horse is, but I'll take it. I'll take us as a dark horse playoff team. If a three-peat is the definition of a dark horse, then they fit it very well. Vikings could if Sam Darnold keeps playing the way he is playing, they are definitely a dark horse team. And then that division too, you got to give it kind of a lot more respect than what anyone really is. It could definitely be the hardest division in the NFL that I don't think a lot of people are focusing on. You're talking about the Packers. If they can keep eking out wins or getting wins without Jordan Love, you got the Lions. They took a tough loss today. Then you got the Bears, and then now you got the Vikings. All 4 teams can fight for a playoff spot. Yeah, Cody, I'm not going to focus on that though, but you're right. Injuries can derail any team. Like we saw the unfortunate one with Miami. We don't know how long that'll keep Tua out or if Tua decides to play again this year, but injuries is definitely something that can derail any team. Okay, I see. The Bills, can we call the Bills a surprising team? Like I know with how crazy their offseason went and everyone thought they would take a step back and the fact they're 2-0, does that really surprise a lot of people? I don't know. To me, I don't find it shocking. As long as you got Josh Allen, you really have a chance. Now I got a taste of every fan base here. That's crazy. I appreciate each and every one of you coming into a little Chiefs channel like mine. That's much love and respect. Now, Teresa, I lost your super chat in here. I think I had another one. Let me scroll up real quick. I don't want to make sure. There we go. Packer 79. If you're still in here, I didn't miss you. I do appreciate the super chat. It really means a lot. That was crazy though. That was really crazy. I've never had anything like that happen. Hold up real quick. See another one come in. Let me refresh this real quick. So Ryan, my Twitter handle will be at Chiefs Connect. It'll be, of course, Chiefs, and then it'll be Connect, which should be the same as my YouTube channel. It'll be CONNECT. And then hopefully it pops up right away. If not, I will type it in the chat. Right now, we're getting back to Chiefs football. Halftime is over. You guys made this halftime very enjoyable. You guys put me on my toes, literally. Right now, we got to see what the Kansas City Chiefs can do. Right now, this is going to be crucial. They're down 16-10, but if they can come out of half and get a touchdown to start it off, this is what the Kansas City Chiefs play like. This is what it's all about. And the kickoff is underway. This is going to go out of the end zone. Got second half football. Ryan, I appreciate you. I stay as active as I can on there. You're going to see me tweet a lot of football, not just Chief stuff. So, hey, please feel free to interact. They're talking to Zach Taylor right now. Zach Taylor's main thing he's focused on is getting touchdowns, of course. Chiefs defense has done really well with short field range to where they've been bend but don't break. Keep them field goals or stop them. Chiefs, they just need turnovers. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Noah Gray is in motion. Handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco picks up a couple. This will bring up 2nd and 8. They really need to. They need points here. They really need points here. And the quarterbacks on both sides. Burrow's kind of outplaying Mahomes, but it's nothing to write home to whatsoever. He's got 140 passing yards. He's not done anything crazy today. Quick pass to Worthy. Go Worthy. Go Worthy. That's a pickup of 13. Okay, where I thought that was going to be called taunting. I didn't know if he was pointing at his face. I'm like, the rookie's about to learn real quick, but he wasn't. Oh, Ryan. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, he's missed this week. He's missed last week. Hopefully he comes back healthy and strong throughout the season. But that's been the thing with T. Higgins, unfortunately, is injuries. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. The long handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco picks up 5. Can live with that on a 1st down carry. Here's the flag. Don't back him up. Usually on a run play, these are holdings. Oh, holding on the defense. I was right halfway, but I'll take a holding on the defense. That's automatic 1st down. So that'll bring KC to automatic first down. That's huge. They're on the 46. Worthy is in motion. I expect to see him more involved in the second half. Handoff Pacheco. Pacheco finds a hole. 9 on 1st and 10. I take that all day, every day. Ooh, that is tough. Which one have you been riding with, though, Ryan? If it was me, I would ride with Cortland Sutton, but the Broncos offense has been struggling, so I could see you going the McConkey route for your wide receiver 3 majority of the time. Okay, we see Carson still back in the game after his fumble. Like Teron said, he's still going to get the rock, and it might be right here. It's not. Mahomes passing. Worthy fell. Is he limping? No, he's just walking. Okay. Whew. We don't need wide receiver injuries. We really don't. Ooh. Thankfully, he's not hurt. That was an ugly slip. It's like he just stumbled on the grass. Oh, yeah. He might cramped up. Yeah, he's pushing his quad. You don't need a direct snap to Pacheco. Did he get it? I don't think he got it. Whew. This is 4th and inches. Damn. Yeah, he didn't get it. 4th and 1 for the Chiefs. This is huge. You got to get this. Chanel is in on the offense. Still got it. Make up for that fumble. See, Reed doesn't care. This will knock the jitters off of this rookie. He needs this kind of play to show the coach still believes in him. That is huge. And what a run by Steele. He played low to the ground and picked up like 5 on 4th and 1. You called it, Teron. He's always going to focus on him. That makes sense, Ryan. I'd probably go lad route, but maybe towards the end of the year. I think Cortland should get more involved, I would think. Play action. Go Mahomes. Just run it, Mahomes. Hinder things fast. Mahomes still picked up 7. I'll live with that. Charlie, I did see that. Andy Reid has the most interesting packages. Leo Chanel coming in as that additional blocker on the left side. That helped out the rookie Kingsley too, as also. All right, come on. Get a touchdown. 2nd and 3. Pacheco's back in the game. It's a screen to Pacheco. Go, Pacheco. Almost 1st and goal. We're at the 11. This is bad territory. We know how we are in the red zone. Get those curses, get those woes out of the way. Score a touchdown. Pacheco read the blocks perfectly on that screen. Come on. First and 10 on the 12 to be exact. Handoff Pacheco. Pacheco picks up 8. I'd run him again. I think this time, as Teron mentioned as well, you might want to bring Carson Steele in. You might want to play a 2 tandem backfield. Ryan, the Saints got my attention. I don't know if I want to say I'm worried at the moment, but they are looking legit. Like these first 2 weeks, they've impressed me, and against the Cowboys team as well. Okay, Carson Steele is in the game now. Handoff to Steele. He may have got, I don't think he got the first. Oh, he did get the first. So first and goal. I'd keep running it here. Just keep doing your thing. They got the big tight end Wiley out there. What are the chances we get a fade route to Wiley? I don't think it's likely, but I'd still give the ball to Steele on first and goal. Play it. Kelsey, screen. He didn't get there. He didn't get there. He's like an inch away. Give it to Steele. Jump the line. They're good at that play call, but Kelsey caught that 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That was going to be hard to get in the end zone. Chanel's back in the game. Hand it to him. No, don't get that cute. Don't do that. Another Bengals defender is injured here. They're suffering some injuries on that line today. That'll take us to a commercial break. What y'all think the Chiefs should do here? If I had to choose, if you're going to bring Leo Chanel in, if that's going to be the play call, let's get Carson Steele a touchdown. I think that will definitely wipe off the jitters, the nerves from the fumble. And he's already showing that, well, Coach Reed's actually showing, we still trust you. Shit happens. Keep it moving. Teresa, let's be realistic. If they want to fool everybody, yeah, you go the quarterback sneak. But when's the last time we've seen that? Mahomes had to do his own quarterback sneak last week, pushing Pacheco into the end zone. And you could see they were all like, hey, don't do that again. And he didn't even have the ball. I'd love to see it, though. Hey, that would shock everyone. That would probably be a for sure touchdown. See, Ryan, now you're getting innovative with it. I like it. Have we ever seen that where a center just hikes the ball but keeps it and runs forward? Is that even legal? Oh, well, Ruben, your blood pressure going to be through the roof for this next inch. Because that's just how the Chiefs do it. They're going to keep you on the edge of your seat. Now, Teron, see, now you're being innovative as well. Hey, if you don't want Mahomes to do the quarterback sneak, let's have someone else go under center, and Carson still may be that guy. They did a direct snap to Pacheco already on this drive, so I think anything's possible. All I know is I just want a touchdown. I want this lead. It's only going to be a 1-point lead, but I want this damn lead. Okay, Teron, now we're getting too crazy. Wentz, I don't know if I want the ball in his hands. We've seen him do some wild shit. All right, here it comes, guys. What's the call? It's Wanye Morris. You all were wrong. You all, as innovative, as creative as everyone was, y'all didn't say Wanye Morris. Ryan, that may be something. You may need to be an offensive coordinator in the future and just deliver the future play of the NFL. All right, Bucker. And with that, with 2 turnovers in the first half, with the Bengals controlling majority of the game, the Chiefs are up 1. I love it. That's exactly how we needed this half to start. Now, defense, come out and do your thing. Maybe Coach Reed had to give Wanye Morris the touchdown because he lost the left tackle position to Kingsley. So they're like, here you go. We'll get you a touchdown, which, hey, that's good. Most O linemen never get touchdowns. Love seeing that. I didn't have it on my bingo card. I didn't have it on my bingo card for Wanya Morse to get a touchdown at all in his career. So the fact he got the game leading touchdown is crazy. Preach it, Ryan. Preach it. Now the defense, just do your thing. Don't be like, oh, the offense scored, but we need to make it interesting. Let's give Cincy the lead back. No. Get on Burrow's ass. Teron's mentioned it from the beginning of the game. Can we get a turnover? Can we get an interception? Can we get a fumble? Let's keep it going. Yeah, Teron, you mentioned it. Yeah. This is what makes Kansas City different than most teams is they're really a family. Each and every one of them love each other, and that's how they keep this constant success, and they're always on top. Is because of Coach Reed and what he has instilled in that locker room. Hey, Ryan, that's what I'm hoping for. Burrow play action going deep. Shit. Shit. It always happens like this. It really always happens like this. Every time we do something good on offense, the defense decides to sleep. And I've been praising Jalen Watson all day, and then he gets burned. Okay. It's going to be that kind of second half, folks. It's going to be that kind of second half. Wipe it off, Jalen Watson. You started the year off good. It's just one play. Fumble. Burrow fell on it. It'll be a short sack. It'll bring up second and quote unquote long, 2nd and 12 to be exact. Burrow started stepping back before he ever had the ball in his hand. Man, I wish the Chiefs defender was back there quick enough. All right, 2nd and 12. Come on, defense. Get a turnover. That was a terrible play by Joshua Williams. Joshua Williams, you can't do that. I believe, Ryan, that was probably Derek Noddy who got credited with that sack. It was like they felt the pressure and they're like, all right, just do your thing. Since he's calling a great game today so far. 3rd and 2. Good stop here would be great. Have them settle for a field goal. Bolton, are you a weak piece of shit? Like, this is fucking Joe Burrow. You're supposed to be a fucking heavy linebacker, and he carried you 2 yards. What are you doing? Literally, Bolton was on his back. This should not have been a first down. That's ridiculous. Bolton's been disappointing me to start this year. He can make up for it. He had a good deflection this game, so I'm not going to say it's all negative. Handoff to Moss. Too easy. That's a pickup of 9. And that's, again, Bolton got eaten up in the middle by the guard. Justin Reed's finger again. I wonder if dislocated or something's going on. Here comes 2nd and 2. Yeah, he Justin Reed's wiggling his finger. It looks like his glove got torn too. Hopefully he's not broken. Hopefully he's okay. All right, 2nd and 2 for the Bengals. Moss bounced it out. He still picked up the first even after he slipped. Teresa, that may need to be the call. These first 2 weeks, Bolton's made plays, but I've been seeing a lot of more negative, which is unfortunate. Maybe a green dot too tranquil. I don't know. Yeah, Teron, that's very true. You keep a team like the Bengals in the game, and the Bengals, they're already motivated playing the Chiefs. Oh, he didn't pick up the first, so it's 3rd and 1. Oh, they're measuring it. Measuring break. Ryan, that is definitely an interesting take for the Steelers. Justin Fields may be taking that job away, so they may need to do something with Russ. I don't know if it's something like that, but if Justin Fields starts 2-0 with the Steelers while Russ is hurt, I don't know how you put Russell Wilson back out as their starting quarterback. All right, it's 3rd and inches. Come on, boys. Get a stop. Get a stop. There's confusion in the backfield. There's the timeout. I'll take that too. That timeout can be crucial down the line. Now get a stop for sure. This gives the Chiefs much needed. One, there was already a stoppage, and now you have a timeout with confusion. Teron, if I had to guess, and this is just solely assumptions, I would say it's Jaden Hicks. Because I think the way it works, Justin Reed's your starter, Brian Cook, and then I believe Jaden Hicks. Maybe Chamari Connors fills that role because Chamari Connors can play anywhere in that secondary. But I'd guess it'd have to be Jaden Hicks. 3rd and inches. Here we go, folks. And it's basically the tush push. Did he get it? He lost his helmet and everything. Justin Reed is back on the field, though, so he's just been having an issue with his finger all day today. He got the first, though. Yeah, I don't know if that works day in and day out, week in and week out, but that may be something the Steelers could incorporate. I think the Bengals got it, Teresa. And Teron, I would love to see a lot more of Jaden Hicks, even in smaller packages as well. He almost muffled and fumbled that ball. Yeah, he got it. Just give him the touchdown already. Shit, this is a long drive. The Cardinals are running it up on the Rams. Okay. Great coverage by the defense. He wanted Jamar Chase, but McDuffie was playing sticky. I believe that was McDuffie. Whoever it was on Chase deserves that credit because he was eyeing down Chase. Was that McDuffie? I believe it was. Because he really wanted to go Chase's direction, but McDuffie was playing really well. I would assume the Bengals would run one of these downs. They can't throw all 3 downs. I'd be shocked. It's a pitch. Tackle him. He's tackling the backfield for a loss of 1. We got 3rd down again. Chiefs, stop him on a damn 3rd down. I think that's a dumbass run play too by the Bengals. Why would you pitch it out wide? Just run up the middle. Even if the Chiefs did that, I'd be pissed. Third and goal. Maybe now they run up the middle. 2 for 2 on this drive on 3rd downs. Make them 2 for 3. Come on, defense. Chase is in the slot. McDuffie's in coverage. What a play by Brian Cook. Do they go for it on 4th? This could be hell of a stand by the Chiefs defense. Are they going for it? McDuffie's just been a dog today on Chase. He's not letting Chase do nothing. And then that when he bottles up Chase, Burrow gets confused. They're going for it, folks. This is huge. Get this stop. And it's Joshua Williams fucking up this drive. Again, the Chiefs do this shit. They stop them 1st, 2nd. If not, then 3rd down. They always allow it at the final fucking time. Who is this fucking Iwazaziva guy? Got 2 touchdowns on us. Never heard of his name before. God damn. Williams just got flat out confused. Damn. Again. (23-17). It's going to be that type of game. Did he miss? Okay. I mean, I guess we get some positive out of it. Whatever it's worth. Barely missed it. Offense needs to come out, man. Offense needs to come out and do their thing. Yeah, it's crazy. McDuffie was playing lockdown. Cook even had a phenomenal play on 3rd down, stopping the run, and then Joshua Williams. This is a game of inches, I know, and it's a long game at that. But man, the Chiefs do that. Like they'll stop them on 1st and 2nd down, and then give up 3rd down. And now when you stop them on 3 downs, you give up 4th down. It's like, what are we doing? Yeah, Teron, that's what it was. Like he did basically what Kelsey does for Mahomes, just find a way to get open, and he made Williams look stupid. As you've seen, like McDuffie doesn't let Chase, and I'm 2 different cornerbacks, of course, but McDuffie doesn't let Chase do that. McDuffie's like, I'm on your hip side all the way through until this ball hits the ground. Williams didn't play the play completely. Mahomes and them boys got to come out and score a touchdown, which they can, of course. It just sucks. The defense didn't hold them. Definitely need to score a touchdown again. I wouldn't be surprised for the Chiefs as well, as if they have, once they get to like midfield, if they have that mentality, this is all 4-down territory from here. Hopefully, a huge thing with this is Worthy as well. Hopefully, Worthy just had a cramp, because if you don't have him out there, you're depending on guys behind Rice like Juju, Sky Moore, McCole Hardman. I don't know if I'm ready to depend on all them guys. Justin Watson, he's dependable, but I'd rather have Worthy speed out there too. So hopefully he's good. Teron, that is true. Every team goes for it against us, because I think, as we discussed earlier, this is every team's like Super Bowl. They want to, this Super Bowl or statement game. What team would I least want to meet in the Super Bowl? That's a good question, right? I don't know. That's a really good question. It's early in the season. My prediction was earlier Chiefs and Packers, but of course then Jordan Love got hurt. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He picks up 3 to 4. That's a good question, Ryan. I'm gonna have to think about that. I may just randomly just say it out of nowhere, but my matchup was, I'm not afraid of the Niners like that, and I don't know if I want to see that matchup again. Well, we've seen them twice already in the Super Bowl. I'd like to see something new, but fans will say that we're tired of seeing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So, yeah, Spags is giving a good talking to the defense, so this better amp them up. 2nd and 6. Rashee Rice is in motion. He's been quiet since his touchdown. Speaking of Rice, here's a screen. He picks up 2, and here's the 3rd down again. Yeah, Teron, I would say the Niners, if anything, are the biggest threat to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I would agree. I just want to see a different matchup. 3rd and 4. Worthy is in the game. Going deep. It's picked. It's picked. I don't think we're, oh man. Oh, did they hold Kelsey? Oh God, okay. Chiefs catch a break. Chiefs got a break. It's a Anthony had illegal contact, and yeah, I mean, you can't be tugging Kelsey all the way like that. Okay. Play action. Mahomes got drilled. This is an ugly game, guys. This is going to be holding on the offensive line. Mahomes is physically upset, and when Mahomes gets like this, he's not in his game, and I don't like seeing that. And Kingsley's having a rough day against Trey Hendrickson. You're going to need to bring another blocker on the left side, a tight end, a running back, something. First and 20. Pacheco's in motion. Who is that? Oh, I think that was Wiley's first catch of his career. I didn't even know who he was at first. I was like, who is this white dude? Good thing he recovered that. That may have been a fumble. 2nd and 14. Yeah, it's interesting to go deep to Watson there. And Got it off. Last play of the third. Going deep. What a pick. This, guys, I don't know about this. One, this dude was talking shit all week, and he makes the pick of the year. Mahomes is not Mahomes today. It's unfortunate to say. We're going to hear shit all week. Fuck. Ryan, that would be a fun Super Bowl. Right now, I can't even think of my team at the Super Bowl. Mahomes technically has already thrown 3 picks today. Maybe Bengals do have our number. Fuck. Shit, we're gonna hear it more than all week, Toronto. We're gonna hear it all fucking season. Just how that fan base is. Mahomes is just playing terrible today. Got 3 picks this year already in 2 games. What are we doing? And the thing is, the Chiefs abandoned who they like. You were running the ball just fine today. And then Mahomes is just trying to force the ball deep every single time. And every single time has basically been picked besides the one to Rashee Rice. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, that interception was absurd. And it came, hey, Taylor Britt was talking shit all week. And he got burned for a touchdown earlier, but that pick backs it up. It really does. And Ryan, yeah, that's typically how the Chiefs do move. They lose a regular season game, then they beat them in the playoffs. But I like to beat them both times. And the defense has been on the field all day, so I can't even discredit what they're about to do if they get ran up and down the field on. And it was on Worthy too, which is that was a ridiculous interception. Yeah, Mr. 100, he's still the best quarterback in the league. Undoubtedly so. But we can call it when he plays like shit, and he's playing like shit. Defense, can you give me some hope? Can you give me some hope? Play action for Burrow. That was lucky he dropped that. Yeah, Toronto, 3 turnovers against anyone. You definitely can't do it against the Bengals. That's for sure. And crazy scat. Yeah, you're right. Like, I don't know what Mahomes doing out there. We don't typically see this, but today we're seeing it. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. 16 is in motion. I'd love a turnover. Bengals have got every turnover today. Chris Jones read that screen perfectly to where Joe Burrow had to throw it in the dirt. Thank God. Because Joe Burrow was hoping Chris Jones was going to go for the sack. He's like, nope, I'm going for the running back. He's like, I know exactly what you're calling. Mr. 100B, that is nothing but facts. And when you have a quarterback with a godly arm, you overthrow him. You don't underthrow him to where an interception like that could potentially happen. 3 and out would be great. Great sack. Is that a fumble? Is that a fumble? You got to be joking. I think he was down. He had to be down, right? Was he down? Hold up. Let me see this. Chris Jones caused that, but I think Wharton was the one with the sack. Is this a touchdown? It looked like Burrow was slammed to the ground and down. Okay, here we go. We're going to get the view. Chris Jones caused it initially. I think he was down. I need to see a better angle than this. Here we go. I can't see shit. Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, he fumbled. That's a touchdown, Shamari Connors. That's a touchdown. KC's going for 2. Why are we going for 2? To go up 3? It's too early for this shit. There's still 14 minutes left. What are we doing? That was the dumbest shit. You had a positive play, a good momentum, and then you're going to go for a 2-point conversion to go up 3 with 14 minutes. What the fuck does that mean? God damn. You had a beautiful fumble return for a touchdown, kick the extra point, and go up 24-22. Do you really think the final score is going to be 25-22? No, Cincinnati is going to score again. And guess what? If they kick a field goal, they go up 25-24. Chiefs get the ball again, so Chiefs have a good chance of scoring. I don't understand that 2-point conversion attempt. Oh, sorry. Let me get to the chat. I'm going a little crazy over here. Yeah, I for sure thought he was down, but that was a beautiful angle. And I think because we all got initially a terrible angle of the play, I just thought it was sack. We get the ball back off and stay, go out there and look like shit again. But hey, great play. Jones caused it initially. I believe Wharton and Karloftis, is that correct? Caused the fumble. Shamari Connors takes it to the house. We got the lead. Yeah, we got the lead again. You know what? Let me update this thing. We don't need to see this ugly Bengals lead on this scoreboard. And this is the time where Steve Spagnuolo is going to shine too. It's fourth quarter time, baby. It's football time. Spagnuolo, this is when he brings the house. Let me catch up a little bit with y'all. Yep, fumble. Yeah, apparently it was like it was the easy fumble. He had it. He tried to do it behind his legs and hold it. Crazy, but hey, Ruben. Yeah, the defense is doing the Lord's work right now. Yeah, we saw all last year too. The defense was doing the Lord's work. Right now, they're like Mahomes. Isn't that crazy? They're like Mahomes. Please don't f this up. Yeah, Ruben. I don't know why they didn't just go for the extra point. Yeah, Teron, you're right. I don't agree with the 2-point conversion call, but the fact that you also throw it too. What? And then I know there was everyone crowding Mahomes as well, but man, Mahomes, he also has the instincts. Hey, let me run it in, even if it's a passing play. This is not the typical Kansas City Chiefs offense we're used to, and they're still winning. Yeah, Mr. Yeah, like we just said, Mr. The play was dog shit. It really was. They made this returnable. Will they regret that? Yeah, they will. He got to the 32. Hey, Teron, I hope they implode in chunks. They're replaying that. So it was actually Dana and Wharton. Dana was there but this is where Spags can make them implode. Keep putting pressure on Burrow. And the defense should be able to do their thing. Yeah, that ball was easily punched out. And that was Wharton. I've loved Wharton, and it sucked he had that ACL injury. He's a good second defensive tackle to me. But 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Come on, defense. Handoff to Brown. Chamari Connors with the quick. Chamari Connors is coming into his own as well. Come on, defense. Chamari Connors is coming out of the game. Come on, 2nd and 4. There's still a lot of time in this game. Just hit under 14 minutes. Screen pass. Oh, Tranquil, you got to make that tackle. Tranquil had him like at the line of scrimmage. And this goes back to what Teron says. Tackling has been shit today. Crazy scat, that's a Chiefs game. Last week it came down to a toe. What will this week bring? Cincinnati cross midfield. They're at the 49. Handoff to Moss. He picks up 3. Come on, defense. Lock in. Teresa, I agree. 2nd and 7. Get another turnover. Take it to the house again. Get another turnover. Chase is in motion. McDuffie didn't follow, so watch that. And he found Chase, of course. Fuck, that's a pickup of what? 12? Jeez. McDuffie just needs to follow his ass. They're in field goal range. There's still plenty of time. Chiefs going to get the ball back. But do I trust the offense? It's Mahomes. I'm never not going to lose trust in him, but it's not been a pretty game. McDuffie is back on Chase. There's holding, so that's good. Burrow took hits. Orlando Brown's going to be the victim of this holding, so back them up 10 more. Yeah, Ruben, he's having a rough day. But it all matters how he finishes the day. These defensive tackles, first it was Chris Jones sniffing out the screen, and now it's Wharton, which disrupts Burrow completely. 1st and 20. Come on. Quick pass. Backflip by Gesicki. He picks up like 7. That'll bring like 2nd and 12. The Chiefs have played terrible against tight ends today. Second and 11. Make this 3rd and long. They're still in long field goal range too. If you could sack Burrow here, that'd be great. Moss goes to the other side of Burrow. Good tackle, McDuffie. Chase, you want a flag for no damn reason. You had a pass interference on him that was called on McDuffie. Stop your bitching. And he got the flag. Okay, he could continue his bitching. Chase May just blew this game. And now he's put, oh, Chase is, keep going, Chase. Keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. Chase is mad because McDuffie's been locking his ass up all day. And you're right, Teron. That is a weird play. Hey, Ryan, I appreciate you. Hey, keep checking in. We'll talk sports throughout. It doesn't got to be Chiefs, but hey, I appreciate you. I'll see you on X, Twitter, whatever they call it nowadays. All right, 3rd and 22. Watch out for Chase. You know Burrow's going to try to get him the ball. This is a long field goal. This will be a long field goal. Yeah, Burrow knew he just needed to get him in the field goal range. Yeah, Christian, he could have easily have done that. Like, don't make no sense. Why you do something like that? It makes no damn sense. Like, you were in 3rd and manageable, then you put a 3rd 22. McPherson, if you can miss this, I'll love you forever. Chase is still pissed. Miss it. Come on, miss it. He didn't miss it. Can someone show me what McDuffie did, though, that pissed Chase off so much? I got to see this play again. Like, I don't know why he's so heated. Is that what he thought? He thought he had a face mask? Interesting. Well, that brings it 25-23. Mahomes, you may have played like dog shit all day today, but you usually come through in the end for us. So I'm not counting you out just yet. I can never do that to QB1. Yeah, Teron, and that's what we can expect from Joe Burrow. He may not have the craziest athleticism. He may not have the strongest arm, but his football IQ is up there, and that's why he's a good quarterback. And he knew, I just need to get us 5 to 6 yards. Smart play. Most quarterbacks would fight for that 22 yards. Hey, Troll, that is completely true. He's complaining, but I saw McDuffie act like a professional in the 2nd quarter when Chase grabbed McDuffie and threw him to the ground, and McDuffie got called for the PI when it wasn't on him. It's crazy how the Chiefs move and how the Bengals move. Now the Chiefs need to move and get this W. Ruben, that is facts, straight facts. McDuffie is collecting that rent. Teron, it's telling, isn't it? Because if I believe Chase would have got paid if maybe this kind of, and it's not just this stuff. Chase runs his mouth, and they may not like that representing the Bengals organization, but who knows? The Bengals run their mouth in general. Mahomes needs to show up here. Mahomes needs to get a touchdown. I don't need Bucker to kick and give us a 1-point lead. Because that's the thing. After everything that's happened, fucking after Chase throws the temper tantrum, drama queen, they still got a 2-point lead. Chiefs need to come out and handle business right here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Cincy's defense is always confused Mahomes. Mahomes needs to do something here. Coach Reed needs to dial up some good plays here. Nine minutes and 28 seconds. Mahomes needs to get in his bag. Coach Reed needs to get in his bag. Carson Steele wouldn't down it. The Chiefs will start on the 30. Okay, they're going to show the play on why he was upset. So is this the face mask or not? It wasn't a face mask. Did he think it was a hip drop tackle? Because it wasn't that either. Chase was fighting for extra yards. Did he just want McDuffie to let him go? That doesn't make sense. What are you complaining about? Handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco picks up 4. What did Chase want him to do? Just let me go and run for the first down. So Chase thought it was a hip drop tackle. You were still fighting for extra yards. He makes no damn sense. It's 2nd and 6. Let's forget about that player. Mahomes is sacked. I don't know what to say, y'all. They need to get help on the left side immediately. Pacheco didn't really chip. And one, Trey Hendrickson's too smart of a player. He went inside and not outside. Third and 10. P. Ryan's in the game. Bengals jumped early. They didn't call it. God damn it, Kingsley. It's coming back. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is... Kingsley is getting a welcome to the NFL today. Oh, man, I just don't... This is tough, man. I don't know if we win this game. And it's solely on our left tackle not blocking. Trey Hendrickson is taking him to work. Man, Christian, I really hope not. It's the Chiefs, though. They go down to the wire every week. They like to get my blood pressure high. They like to stress us out. Now it's 3rd and 20. That's why Mahomes is probably forcing balls, because he don't know if he got time or not. This is a terrible game for the left tackle. Could be the reason why we lose this game today. That sucks. He beat out Wanye Morris, which who knows if Wanye would be any better. Because it really wasn't even a battle, honestly. Wanye really never got a shot in training camp. Kingsley was the one who took every single snap. I think the only time it was a battle may have been day 1 of training camp. And then since then, Kingsley took every single rep at the first left tackle position. He's a young player, so I still have faith in him. But, man, in a game like this can't happen. But we also have to see how it develops as well, Toronto. I mean, were the receivers open? Because, I mean, it took him forever to find Kelsey to get open. Because you're right, he does have to get the ball out fast. But if no one's open, it's difficult to get the ball out fast. This will probably just be a basic screenplay just to live with what you get. Oh, they took Kingsley out of the game. So who's in now? Wow. Reed called his number. Yep, it's a screen to Rice. That looked like a drop hip tackle if we're going to talk about it, but Yeah, the Chiefs aren't the Chiefs right now. They're frustrated and well, that wasn't a drop. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Ariza, please pin him. Great pump by Ariza. 15. Defense has got to make a stop, but I don't know what the offense can do. So I need the defense to get a fucking interception. A pick six. Which one? The screenplay that happened to Rice to run? I think going to Rice is still the right play because he's good after the catch. Yeah, Ariza is a great punter. At least we got hope on the defense now. Spags, bring the dogs. If somehow, some way we could pull this game out of our ass, a game we shouldn't have win, with how terrible we played, that'd be huge. Because don't get mistaken, we should not win this game. We should not. But if we do, that's huge. And it would all be credited to the defense. I would be zoned in on Jamar Chase for sure here because I know he's going to try to force the ball to him, and he's going to want to make a play. Mr. 100B, that's it. And maybe Kingsley needs to sit down the rest of the game. They brought in another. I'm assuming they brought in Wanye Morris on that side. He needs time to see. Way too many, Ruben. This should definitely be a game. Like I said, if we win this, that's amazing. But this right now is a game. This is the reason why they're losing, as we all know. All the turnovers, all the mistakes, bad O-line play. Teron, I think that would be the great answer to that. Honestly. If you see Chase motion, doesn't take McDuffie out of the play, blitz him. If McDuffie isn't going to follow, because we've seen it. When McDuffie doesn't follow, that's when Chase gets his catches. Hey, Tyler, what's up, man? 1st and 10 for the Bengals on the 16. You got to stop the run here, too, because the Bengals are going to try to get as much time off the clock as they can. Play action, rolls out right. Let go of his ankle, Chamari. See, and here goes Jim Nance talking about no one needs Patrick more seldomly than Joe Burrow. I hate that shit. 2nd and 5. Come on, Spags. Dial up something. Good tackle, Tranquil. You fought for that one. 3rd and 4. Come on. Get this stop. Actually, 3rd and 5. Come on. Give this offense one more shot. Come on, Spags. Dial up the right play. Come on, defense. You've played phenomenal all day today. Get to Burrow. Come on, Jones. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. How? He didn't get it. That's a terrible spot. Oh, he reached that last second. I didn't see that shit. Fuck, Chiefs. Come on, defense. Under 5 minutes now. Wow. Brown rushes for 11 or 12. I don't know, folks. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. On the 38-yard line. I'd love to see some kind of defensive play. Picked up 4. I don't like how this looks, guys. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't like how this looks at all. Under 4 minutes now. 3 minutes and 44 to be exact. Come on, Spags. Dial up something. Lucky that that was high. Here's 3rd and 6. Spags, 3rd down again. I need you to dial up something like today. Don't be surprised if they go back to that with a different receiver or the same receiver. That was wide open. Come on, defense. Watson is on Chase. Watson, you need to man up here. Chamari Connor, he's MVP of this game. That was crucial. Mahomes, you got one more chance. What a play, Connor. McCole, don't fuck this up. This was the punter the Chiefs released for Ariza, so hopefully he doesn't screw us here. Good return by Harmon. He gets it to the 25. It's going to come down to this, folks. It's going to come down to this. God damn it, Casey. God damn it. I know Mahomes wants to beat this team. Wanye Morris, can you block Trey Hendricks? If you're the one in Wanye, you got a touchdown this game. This could be your game-defining drive right here, is to block Trey Hendrickson if it's you. Hand off Pacheco. Pacheco's still running. He picked up like 5. I'm fine with that. I think KC just are they hurry up? Do they want to go to the 2-minute? They might want to get one more play off before the 2-minute warning. There's Rasheed. Good play, Rice. First down, going to the 2-minute. This is game, folks. This is game. Whew. I don't want a field goal. I want a touchdown. I don't trust Joe Burrow. I ain't settling for no damn field goal. Yep, all he has to do is get in field goal range, but man, and that's what the Chiefs do. They'll try to get in field goal range, but man, I love Bucker. I love it all. I want a touchdown. I want it all. He's always hit or miss. That is true. He had a phenomenal year last year, though. So if we get a field goal, there's got to be like 10 seconds on the clock. I do not want to kick a field goal and there's still a minute on the clock. Yeah, Ruben, that's our Chiefs. We've grown accustomed to this. See, Teresa, you speak on my language. Get a touchdown. Because then that forces Cincinnati to get a touchdown. The Chiefs literally can do anything. They can still run the ball because that forces Cincinnati to use their timeouts. You could throw the ball, screens, do it all. Just don't force the ball. Teron, I love that prediction, but that prediction means I'm going to have an anxiety attack. My blood pressure is going to go through the roof because Bucker's depending on a field goal and watching it at the end. I know, Christian. Field goal is probably the way it's going to go, but a touchdown will let me breathe a little better. And this commercial break is making me last longer too. Goodness. See, my heart rate right now is at 102. That's high for me. I'm usually relaxing around 50. No mistakes. We've had too many turnovers today, anyways. We don't, yeah, come on, Mahomes. You can still run the ball too. Pacheco, just break one for 60 yards. Or not get a yard. And since he believes in their defense completely, because their defense has played great today, Pacheco's hurt. God damn it. Woo. Woo. Fuck. Mahomes is just not comfortable. And that pocket actually stayed clean. I just think he's used to the pocket collapsing like it was a couple years ago. This is 3rd and 9. You don't have to get it all, but it'd be great to get it all because it's definitely 4-down territory. Oh, right on Pacheco's ankle. This may be P. Ryan time. That was a good catch by P. Ryan because I thought that was a pick. That was a terrible screen route. This is the game, folks. This is the game. This is the game. This is ball game. Mahomes, you could scramble. Fuck, timeout. Jeez. O-line, just give him time, please. Give him a little bit of time. Just give him time. Because then he can decide if he needs to run or find someone. It's holding. It's holding. It's coming back. Ah! Oh. Hendrickson won this game. Hendrickson was the difference maker. Fuck, man. Well, Christian is 4th and 16, so he's got to get the first down regardless. I think this game's over, unfortunately, but I'd love to be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. They need to get it to at least the 49. But everyone's playing deep right now, so there is a flag. Defensive pass interference. He hit Rice early. The fans are going to hate that one. The social media is going to go nuts about this. It was catchable. It hit his hands. He was there early. He was there early. He was there early. This is going to lie to Bucker now because since he has no more timeouts, this is going to be Bucker. Social media is going to go nuts for this. We'll be, if we beat Cincy, it's going to be, oh, the refs are on the Chiefs' side. God damn it. You can't win in any of these situations. Well, Bucker's got to make the kick first, but that was definitely pass interference. He hit him hella early. Mahomes is still throwing. This is a 54-yard field goal. I would try to get closer. I know Bucker's got a strong, good leg. I would try to get closer. This game has been wild today. This kick is not guaranteed. Yeah, I was like, just hold on to the ball still. What is this, a 52-yard field goal? Oh, fuck. No, I would run it again because it's third down. I'd run it again. You just stop the clock. That way you can position the right run you want to do. And then you take a timeout with 2 to 3 seconds left. Carson Steele, just don't fumble. All right, Chiefs Kingdom. This is 50. Please, Bucker. We had no business winning this game, but if we win this game, this is huge. Charlie, I hope you already saw the play or some shit. Please, Bucker. I love this motherfucker. We had no business winning this game. Bucker, the defense, bailed us out. Bucker's worth every penny. Bucker is the best kicker in the league. Justin Tucker don't make 50-yard field goals no more. But hey guys, I recommend don't go in on social media because you're going to see the refs gave the Chiefs another win. 2-0, man. What a game. This is strictly the defense. The defense won this game. And then Bucker, of course, won this game too. This is what it's like when what we learned last year to have a complete team where your offense may not do good, but you can depend on defense or special teams and vice versa as well. Offense can do good, but then the defense does bad as well. This is what a complete team is like. I'd love to see it click on every phase, but this is a huge win. You're 2-0 against two of the top AFC teams, and both of those AFC teams are now 0-2. That's crucial. That is huge. And I'm going to update the score because I'm tired of seeing it 25-23. And next week's going to be interesting. Next week, I'm going to rub Chiefs Kingdom the wrong way, but next week is going to remind me a lot of week 3 a few years back when the Chiefs played the Colts and they lost their first game. Atlanta is that kind of trap game to me next week on Sunday Night Football. The Chiefs need to be dialed in for sure. They need to find who the hell their left tackle is going to be because we have no answer there. And they need to correct these turnover woes. And I believe most of these turnover woes was because we're trying to force a ball or we're not comfortable behind the line. We can't have what we had happen a couple years ago. No. We're on a quest for a three-peat right now. We can't see that. Yeah, Ruben, you heard me say it throughout the fourth quarter. We had no business winning this game, but the fact we did is huge, and it shows what kind of football team this is. And we're going to see – I will say dial into one thing. I guarantee you the Bengals are going to sound a lot like the Ravens last week after the game. You heard Roquan Smith bitching and whining how they lost. You're going to hear the Bengals do the same thing as well. These are legit penalties. That was a legit pass interference on Rice. You can't just hit him before the ball gets there. And it would be vice versa with us. Because if that flag is not thrown, we're going to be the same. Why didn't they throw that flag? He hit him early. It is what it is. But that was the right call. And fans get upset about it because, I mean, we're the most hated team in the NFL. It is what it is. Teresa, they can go back for Donovan Smith, but I don't know if that's an upgrade. We're in the season now. You got to adjust to it. And the main adjustment would be what you did with Donovan Smith while he was a left tackle last year. you need to have support on the left side. You need to have the left tackle help. You need to have the running back help. I believe Kingsley is the future left tackle. He's young. That's that. And Trey Hendrickson, as Teron mentioned earlier in this, he's the reason we've lost to the Bengals so many times. It hasn't been Joe Burrow. It's been Trey Hendrickson making Mahomes' life living hell. And it almost happened again. Hey, Dylan, I appreciate you I appreciate each and every one of you checking in and watching me stress out throughout this. It's Chiefs football. That's what we're used to at this time. Teron and I 1,000% agree with you. Connor and Bucker are the MVPs of this game. H-Hole, the biggest one they missed was the pass interference that they called on McDuffie, and they should have called on Chase. Like, but don't tell NFL fans that. They'll just say they give all the Chiefs the calls. They won't focus on what really happened throughout the game. Mr. 100B, I agree 1,000%. Yeah, Teron, you hit it right on the nail. It happens. Everyone has their welcome to the NFL moment. And today, again, let's not discredit who the hell Trey Hendrickson is. And Teron said it perfectly. And I'll reiterate it 1,000 times. Trey Hendrickson is the reason we lose to the Bengals. It's not Joe Burrow. It's not Jamar. Well, Jamar Chase maybe one time. He went nuts on us, but he hasn't done it since. It's been what the Bengals defense does to disrupt Mahomes. Burrow didn't do nothing sexy today. Their running backs didn't do nothing crazy today. Jamar Chase didn't do nothing crazy today. He got so frustrated, he wanted fake calls against him that didn't exist. So, yeah, you can miss me with it. Trey Hendrickson's the main reason why the Bengals are how they disrupt the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, we need to see better play next week. The reason, and of course, I'll get videos out next week about it, but the reason why I'm concerned about the Falcons, they got a solid secondary as well. Jesse Bates, a former Bengal, he gets interceptions like crazy. AJ Terrell as well. And yeah, Atlanta's going to be an interesting game next week. They really are. Hey, Troll, I completely agree. This is like our therapy session. This is something we need. We need to we need to talk it out. We need to relieve this tension and stress. And Teron, that's very true. I'm a part of the Chiefs kingdom as well, to where it's like I hate these close games, but these close games are the reason why the Kansas City Chiefs are always prepared when it comes playoff time, and nothing catches them by surprise, and they always win at the last second because they go through it. They go through the diversity in the regular season. Adversity. I said diversity. What am I saying? You're right, Teron. The time he did go nuts today, it helped the Chiefs a lot. Teresa, and that's the main point. We're 2-0 today. A huge win. It's getting hot in here. This ring light's killing me. So I'm gonna wrap this up. But guys, this was a great stream. I appreciated it. Huge win. And also we got to experience stuff. Well, at least me, that I never got to experience before, where the chat went crazy at halftime. I do appreciate that raid that went through. That was nuts. That literally got me a little emotional. I've never seen nothing like that. So that was cool to see. We got a long season to go. So I hope to see the Chiefs Kingdom keep coming into the chat. We keep growing this community, keep having a good time. And hey, you guys are the original OGs. So it's always good chatting football with you guys. And we're going to rewind this and we're going to do it again for Sunday Night Football. We got the Atlanta Falcons on deck. So, I'm going to be having previews. I'm going to be talking about this crazy that went on. And it's just going to be a good time. So check in, sub if you haven't, and let's just talk good Kansas City Chief football. It's been a blast. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.